Good evening and welcome. Will Team India catch the cup today? That is going to be the big match, Asia Cup final, which is going to take place in just about an hour from now. At 7:30 is the toss. India versus Pakistan. First time in 41 years at the Asia Cup, and this is the big grudge final. Remember, this tournament has been riddled with controversies, with a lot of surround sound, and it all now comes to a close with the final match, which is going to begin in an hour from now. Half hour, 7:30 will be the toss, will be a very, very crucial toss. But just before the beginning, in fact, of the match, already there is tension in the air. And why is that? Nothing to relate it to the cricket ground, but Captain Surya Kumar Yadav, who has been consistent as far as his messaging is concerned of this match. He has said he's refused to stand next to the Pakistani captain for the photo op, for the captain's photo op before the final with the trophy. And sources are also telling my colleague Rika that Surya Kumar Yadav is also not going to accept the trophy if India wins from, the ACC chair, and that, Rika, is going to be something that the Asia Cricket Council, ICC, it will put them at this moment in knots. They would be trying to find out some alternative so that there is no embarrassment in the end.
Absolutely. Good evening, Ankit. Good evening to our viewers. Well, as a matter of protocol, Mohsin Naqvi, who's the chair of Asian Cricket Council, has to give out the cup, but Surya Kumar Yadav, in his circle of friends, has said that he is not going to go out and accept the cup from Mohsin Naqvi. What happens next? The broadcasters have to come up with a plan B if Surya Kumar wins the cup and doesn't want to accept the trophy from Mohsin Naqvi. All that suspense is going to play out later tonight. But let me tell you, Ankit, it is down to this one big final today. It doesn't matter what happened on 14th of September, what happened on 21st September. All that the Indian fans need to talk about and think about is which Pakistan turns up today in the final.
Absolutely. And let me also introduce the man who needs no introduction, Nikhil Chopra, former Indian cricketer, who is with me in the studio. Like yesterday.
You and I can shake hands.
We, of course, can. There is no problem here. There is no problem here. हम सारे border के इस तरफ वाले हैं. There is no problem here. But Nikhil bhai, I saw अभी आप before this program, जो आप हमारे दूसरे कार्यक्रम में थे कपिल साहब के साथ, बड़ा भंगड़ा वो करते हुए अंदर जा रहे थे यार.
Sir, sport is all about celebration, of course, and anticipation of getting the Asia Cup once again.
Yeah. So celebrations, even before the match is about to begin, celebrations have started.
Pre-celebration.
Pre-celebration.
Correct.
मतलब मोराल को बिल्कुल वहाँ रख रहे हैं, कुछ प्रॉब्लम होनी नहीं चाहिए. अब आप मुझे सबसे पहले ये बता दीजिए, what is it that you would be looking at just before the match starts? The playing 11, what would be the mindset of the players? Also, given the fact that Rika and I were just talking about that captain refused the photo shoot, the protocol photo shoot with the Pakistani captain at the trophy. And also he's been heard saying that he may not even take the trophy if India wins from the ACC chair with Mohsin Naqvi.
I mean, we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. First up, to win the trophy, I guess Surya Kumar Yadav, Gautam Gambhir, the entire support staff would want their boys to be absolutely cool, calm, collected, no anxious moments, because you've beaten this opposition twice. And at the end of the day, you were able to, beat them in a professional manner, clinical, the way you planned things, execution of plans, everything was picture perfect. But now, Gautam Gambhir and Surya Kumar Yadav also know this is the same Pakistan team, that they will not be fearful more of the Indian team now, because the first two games, what was the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
They would have lost the game.
Yeah.
So they would have probably been thinking now, listen guys, the worst is past. Let's just go out there and look to execute as well. Let's be a little more fearful now. We don't need to fear anything. So I think that's how Pakistan will come and look to execute their plans, because they, the worst is past for them. Some of the youngsters, the initial anxiety would have been, guys, we're going to lose the game. We've already beaten them twice. So
what's
don't take them lightly.
What's the worst that can happen for them? I mean, 4 TV Pakistan mein aur toot jayenge. What's the worst that is going to? So that pressure, you're right, would be off because they've
Completely.
lost twice.
Exactly.
I mean, all the embarrassment, humiliation, all that has happened now for them. And it brings me back to the Sri Lanka game. Sri Lanka had nothing to lose and they played like that. They came out without any pressure and played like that.
Correct. Because it's a final, Ankit, and I think for any side, you cannot take any side lightly, the opposition, because if you remember the Champions Trophy in England, we were winning everything. And Pakistan beat us in that final in the Champions Trophy. Last time around, the World Cup as well. Outstanding cricket India was playing, but unfortunately at Ahmedabad, come the final, Australia, on that day, outplayed India. Where at one stage, Australia was probably not going to qualify to make it to the final as well. Had they lost the game to Afghanistan. Same scenario. And I guess Gautam Gambhir, Surya Kumar Yadav would be treating this just like another game, saying, guys, we're not going to take the opposition lightly. We still got plans for every single player, every single bowler from the opposite camp. Let's just go out there, execute our plans, and let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the idea is, in this 20 over format, 240 deliveries in the format. Let's just go out there and play well and win the silverware.
And as experts have always been saying, in a T20 format, it just takes 2 or 3 overs.
It's too short.
This side or that to completely turn the game on its head. Rika wanted to come in. Rika, go ahead.
Nikhil, just wanted to ask, India so far, they have won all the 6 matches, but doesn't look like they have played a perfect tournament. What are the 3 things you would say that they need to fix really ahead of this big final?
I guess, of course, there's room for improvement, not 3. I think most importantly, if they get their fielding a little better, because like Ankit just mentioned, 20 over format, you give one batsman another opportunity, that can really hurt you. Because this is one of those formats, if you make a mistake, it doesn't allow you to get back into the game as well. The opposition can run away with the game. And of course, how Jasprit Bumrah has been clinical, the 12 overs, the spin have been really well. To me, I think just the fielding, of course, there's room for improvement. Otherwise, just go out there and execute your plans. Perfect start. The first 36 deliveries in the power play, Shubman Gill, Abhishek have been going out there and really executing their plans with great amount of ease.
One area of concern also, Virika and I were also discussing about this, is captain's form himself. I mean, as a batsman, and I keep going back to it. Is it because there is so much surround sound? He's expected to do so much.
There's
gestures. Surya, come out, speak, don't shake hands, blah, blah, blah. Everything that he's doing is in the spotlight, being spoken on Twitter, discussed ad nauseum here back home. But his form, it has not been the sky form that we know. 12 runs, average at this moment, and he's not looked in that free flow that we know him, as a batsman.
And also to add that question, to add to that question, Nikhil, is it playing at the back of his mind that he has not got runs? Because in the last match, we also saw him appeal for his wicket, which Surya Kumar Yadav normally doesn't, indulge in such tactics.
To be honest, this is a different generation, Gen Z. These guys don't, worry about form, and I'll tell you why. Because Abhishek, Shubman, all these guys have been getting you runs as well. And this is a different format from a 50 over to test match cricket. Where here, if you get runs, it's the pace of the runs that are more important to you, the strike rate. I mean, this is the same Surya Kumar Yadav who in a calendar year got you 1,000 runs with a strike rate of 180.
Absolutely.
So for one thing, if there's a particular format that allows you to go out there and play some fearless cricket and showcase your skill set, this is that format as a batsman. So these batters don't worry about what's happened in the previous 3 games or 4 games or 5 games. They're not looking to secure their spot in the 11. Those are the days gone in 50 over cricket where the batsman says, well, the idea for me to get back into form is spend some time, let me get 25, 30 odd runs and then we'll see from there.
Yeah.
This format doesn't allow you to get 25, 30 odd runs.
If you get 25, 30 odd runs in 10 balls, it's good enough for your team.
Yeah, because then that strike rate matters.
Exactly.
Because the strike rate is important here. If you get 25 runs or 40 deliveries, you're like, man, my team's going to lose.
Exactly. Okay. The action is in Dubai. That's where in just about 45 minutes from now, the India-Pakistan final that we have been waiting for, people have been in fact talking about first in 41 years in the Asia Cup, is going to take place. Let me straight away take you to Dubai at this moment. My colleague Vimal is joining us. There, I can see, Vimal, I can see a lot of fans and lovely buildings.
Yes,
There are some... Go ahead,
Ankit,
go ahead.
have you ever gone to Mela? I mean, you must have gone to Mela. This is like Mela. Yeah. I'll tell you, there are 2-3 fans. ये फ्लैग लगा रहे हैं जो इंडिया और पाकिस्तान दोनों का फ्लैग लगा रहे हैं 5 दिन में, और जिनके पास पैसे नहीं है उनका फ्री लगा रहे हैं. क्या नाम है आपका?
नाम आकिब है. मैं पाकिस्तान से हूँ. पिछले 1 घंटे से मैं लोगों को पेंटिंग कर रहा हूँ. जिनके पास पैसा नहीं है उनसे पैसा हम चाहिए.
आप किसके इंडिया में किस पे आपको लगता है कि अच्छा खेलेगा?
इंडिया में हमें नो डाउट कि हमें ये है कि अभिषेक से हमें थोड़ा सा.
अभिषेक शर्मा
जी अभिषेक खेलेगा अच्छा, लेकिन उसको आज अच्छा खेलने नहीं
आप
देगा इंशाल्लाह.
तो ये अभिषेक शर्मा has become a superstar in this tournament. एक बार इंडिया आउट कर दिया. So there are so many superstars in this team. They are rooting for Abhishek Sharma, Hardik Pandya, Shubman Gill. All of them. Surya Kumar Yadav is yet to.
हमारा एक मैसेज है, खेल को खेल रहने देना चाहिए. खेल में नफरत नहीं होनी चाहिए, पॉलिटिक्स नहीं होनी चाहिए.
Number one. Yes.
पाकिस्तान से हम पूरा टूर्नामेंट हमने इंडिया के लिए
ऐसे ही सोचती है, but I mean, who will tell PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi? He's tweeting all along, inciting the fans.
No, it's beginning from India side. No shaking.
अरे भाई, विमल के साथ मैच नहीं है.
You can see, I mean, it's a debate, but Mohsin Naqvi is not doing the correct things inside.
Mr. Ayaz Memon is also joining us, needs no introduction. If you are a sports fan, you know, and you must have grown up on his writings for a very, very long time, sir. Welcome. Nikhil and I were just talking about, with even now, just before the final, there is so much happening other than cricket. How much of an impact will it have? Surya Kumar Yadav not standing on for the captain's, photo shoot before the final match. Word is that if India wins, and he is not going to take the trophy from Mohsin Naqvi. So, with all these things, how much of an impact it is going to have on the team once they take the field?
I mean, the players are humans, human beings, aren't they? I mean, there will be an impact on them. It's now how they keep their focus and their cool. They hold their nerves in the match on the field, which is going to be crucial. There's been so much surround drama right from the start of this tournament that I'm actually quite amazed that players have been able to manage to keep their balance so far so good. So let's see what happens today. I hope that we get to see the attention is on the cricket, because this is the final. This is going to decide the winner, and this is going to decide who wins the Asia Cup. So I think that's now paramount.
Yes.
The surround drama has been played out. Something else may happen, but I think the 22 guys on the field have to keep that aside and focus on the cricket.
Absolutely. Focus on the cricket, pick up that silverware, and that is going to give you the bragging rights of Asia as well. Can I toss this ball to you?
Go for it.
What happens today if India wins the toss?
Well, I guess, of course, even if there's a hint of dew, Surya Kumar Yadav would be looking to bowl first. Dry ball, 3 spinners, 12 overs of spin. You want to go out there and maximize the conditions, because dew chasing gets better. Evening under lights with a little bit of dew, batsmen find it easier. But this is one of those sides, Ankit, I mean, if I may say so, the toss really doesn't make a difference. Whether, because that is something not even in your hands.
Yeah.
If you lose the toss and the opposition decides, you're well equipped to go out there and even bat first, for that matter. So this is one of those sides, batting, bowling, the combination, the balance, everything is good. You just need to go out there, most importantly, like in any other sport, execute your plans.
There has been only one 200 plus score as far as this tournament is concerned in Dubai.
Yeah.
Would India want a big total if they are batting first, try and chase that 200 plus kind of a target again?
Put it this way, if the power play, the first 36 deliveries in the power play, the first couple of overs, you're finding the middle of the bat and all of a sudden you're 60 for no loss, then of course, then you're going to put your foot on the gas, then you're looking to get 190 to 200 because of the kind of powerhouse batting that you've got. Look at the guys 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, and you've got Akshar Patel at 8. So then that fearfulness gets out. There's no fear of that you're not going to be playing the 20 overs. So then you're looking to get maybe 10, 12, 14 and over. But if you lose a couple of wickets, then the first thing is the defense mechanism sets in. That most importantly, let's just try and bat out the 20 overs.
Right.
So for the first 6 overs, we're going to decide what kind of score we're going to be posting if we're batting first.
Okay, so let Rika wanted to come in. Rika, quickly to you and then to our colleagues, those who are waiting in various cities.
I have a quick question for Ayaz. Ayaz, Pakistan is synonymous with unpredictability. But would you say these days, looking at this Pakistan side, they are more or less predictable in being pedestrian?
Well, absolutely. I think, Rika, you've hit the nail on the head. I mean, there was a time when Pakistan were feared because they were so unpredictable, because you never knew what they might, which team would turn up and do what on the field of play. But now there seems to be almost a consistent pattern. They become stragglers, they become laggards in tournament after tournament, even against weaker teams. I mean, they've reached the final, so you have to give them credit for that. But when you look at the general picture of Pakistan cricket over the last 10 years, maybe, in all formats, they've been really on the back foot. So I think that is something for them to address, the state of Pakistan cricket. But what it means is that it just gives the opposition so much more confidence playing against the Pakistan team.
Nikhil, which Pakistan will turn up today?
Sorry, was that for me?
Nikhil, Yes, Nikhil, for you. Which Pakistan will turn up today against India?
I don't think so. Pakistanis also know that.
Scared.
India has won the toss. That's the news coming in at this moment. India has won the toss and we are bowling first. That's what the captain has decided. Rika, we were discussing this with Nikhil Bhai, and he said that, it largely doesn't matter to this team whether they are sent into bat or they bowl first. Last 2 times, India bowled first against Pakistan and we have come on the top.
Well, yes, and the Indian bowlers will go hard at the Pakistani batters, and Pakistan will attempt to put up a tall total, because if they don't put up a tall total tonight, there is no chance that they are going to come anywhere close to winning this match. So Pakistan's aim will be to get a tall total, while the Indian bowlers will aim to get the first 3 wickets inside the power play. That's going to be the equation now, and at the moment, Jasprit Bumrah steaming in against the Pakistani openers is what we are expecting. And we'll also have to tell you that Harshit Rana is missing out. Harshit Rana and Arshdeep Singh are missing out. Rinku Singh and Dubey comes in. Shivam Dubey will be coming in. Unfortunately, it's a niggle due to which Hardik is missing out. Harshit Rana and Arshdeep Singh will also be missing out. Rinku Singh comes in, and so does Shivam Dubey.
So basically, they have decided to bolster the batting department with Rinku, and they have gotten Shubham Dubey as well. Let me very quickly get a reaction from Ayaz Menon on this. Ayaz sir, this is the playing 11 as Rika is telling us. Both Arshdeep is sitting out, so is Hardik Pandya and Harshit Rana. Shubham Dubey comes in, and along with him Rinku Singh.
Yeah, I think they've gone to shore up the batting. That's the strategy that they're using for this final without Hardik Pandya being there. Remember that there have been not too many runs from Sky, from Gill, even Samson towards the early part didn't have too many knocks or too much time in the middle. So I think, and with Hardik not being there, they've decided to shore up the batting. So they've got Rinku Singh coming in. Of course, Shivam Dubey was always there as an all-rounder, as a fast bowling option, as well as a middle order batsman. So yeah, I mean, it's a big blow, Hardik not being there. So it's kind of upset the composition of the team which India started with. 3 fast bowlers, 3 spinners, and a string of batsmen and all-rounders. That has got upset a bit. But that's how it goes. Now he's injured. There's nothing that can be done about it.
Right. So, of course, with Hardik Pandya not playing, this is, a recalibration which has been done as far as Team India is concerned. Team India has won the toss and they will be bowling first. Let me very quickly once again welcome in the studio the OG captain of, former captain Kapil Dev is here with us. Thank you so much. Toss, India is bowling first. Last two times India bowled, came out on top against Pakistan. Two changes in the team. Harshit Rana is out, Shubham Dubey comes in, and in place of Hardik Pandya, Rinku Singh is now in the playing 11.
Oh, that's good. Let's new player got chance. And second, when you win the toss and you have a confidence, why not? I think it's the first victory shows there. You won the toss and you can decide what you want to do.
Tell me, sir, with Hardik going, and he's such a key player, as a bowler, as a batsman, even in the field, Hardik is such a key player. With Rinku coming in, the team management has decided to bolster the batting. And in place of Harshit Rana, they've got Shubham Dubey, who also is a youngster getting his chance in a very, very crucial crunch match.
Yeah, I think they have decided, look at two changes they have to make for Hardik Pandya, not one.
Yeah.
Because he's such an important player. Now let's see both the players who come back and they will do the damage to the opposition.
All right, so the match is going to begin in just a short while from now. Kapil Baji, with Bumrah, who would you give the first over to? Last time, Hardik has been doing the opening ceremony for the bowling department. Who will you begin this, match with?
What is the option you have? You have only two. Maybe, first over they decide and they can change. They can bring the spinner also first over. Doesn't matter. It's all depend what is the situation, how the pitch is. So it's very difficult to say from this point who will be the bowler who is going to bowl with Jasprit Bumrah. So we'll wait and watch. But I think Team India have no problem about that.
With Rinku Singh coming in, we've seen how explosive Rinku Singh is. Will there be some tinkering in the batting order? Hardik was coming a little down. Captain Surya Kumar Yadav has not been in the best of the nicks, lately. Do you think that he could be sent up the order?
I don't think so, because throughout the IPL, he comes the last 20-25 balls. He can be much more dangerous at that moment. So I think Rinku will do that job much better. But again, captain, if he feel we want to send a youngster up the order, why not?
Okay, and let me ask you also this. Shubham Dubey playing this match, final, a young cricketer, talented, but there would be nerves, isn't it? And because of all the surround sound, around India-Pakistan match.
Oh, why not you think positive and say, I got a chance in such a big platform? So positiveness is that only. I'm not nervous, I'm keen to play. It's a mindset, and I think it's all depend how your management will treat you and try to give you the confidence. That's very, very important. So I don't think so there will be a problem. Today, Indian team is balance is so good, so they will not let them feel out of place.
As Kapil Baji usually says, there is no pressure. It's always a pleasure when you are representing your country, and hopefully that is the message that Team India and the young players are going to take when they are out in the park. Rika is also with us. Rika, you want a couple of questions for Kapil Baji?
Yes, Kapil Baji, good evening. I just wanted to ask you, when you look at the batting of the two captains in this series, would you say that with Salman Ali Agha, the kind of pitches that we have got is not suiting him, and Surya Kumar Yadav is just not getting into his rhythm?
I think Surya Kumar Yadav, I can talk about him more. He also liked to see the ball coming to him, so he can place the ball, because 90% or 80%, I think, he played third man or fine leg or behind the wicket. So he need the ball to come to him. That's why maybe the ball is not coming. He's little bit struggling. I think the big player have to adjust himself, and I no doubt, Surya will adjust himself. This is the time, and team needs him, and team needs his performance on the top of the list.
Today is the occasion to see the
Also-
vintage Surya Kumar Yadav hitting it right out of the park.
Also, Kapil Paji-
Rika, we have to take a very quick break at this moment. We are coming back. So the big news from Dubai: Team India has won the toss. They are bowling first. 2 changes. Hardik Pandya, of course, is out. Rinku Singh is in, and in place of Harshit Rana, Shubham Dubey comes into the bowling department. The OG captain Kapil Dev is with us. A quick break. We are coming back. Stay tuned. And with that, the crescendo is right on the top. The bragging rights for Asia is on the table today for the team which wins the Asia Cup. And welcome, Preeti.
Thank you so much, Ankit. And in fact, I thought that, this is the 3rd time that India is facing Pakistan in Asia Cup. And we have to be 3 here. Because we have to make it lucky once again for Team India. And that one bit of Jatka, so to say, setback. Are we calling it setback, Paji, or not? Hardik Pandya not being in playing 11?
Well, yes, he's such an important player. Because of him, you have to have 2 changes. So you can understand how important Hardik Pandya become in T20 game or any cricket, I would say that. Yes, it's concern, but I think Indian team is well balanced. They can always come back, bounce back. Yeah. And I don't think so after the match start. Yes, if you lose, you will talk about more and more about him. Otherwise, I think it's a part and parcel of playing this level of cricket.
And Paji, just talk about the opportunity that Rinku Singh is getting, in the final of Asia Cup.
And Shubham Dubey.
Shubham Dubey is coming back into the squad. He was rested for the Super Fours last match. But then Rinku Singh, I don't think he could have asked for a better opportunity to prove himself. This is a huge platform.
I think, yes, for anybody who is getting opportunity to play the final is always very exciting. So Rinku Singh got opportunity. So I think he will get a chance to bat number 5, 6, 7. I don't think so. They will try to bring upper in the order. So I think he must be very happy about that.
One point here, Paji. In the absence of all-rounder Hardik Pandya, are we going batting heavy by choosing Rinku Singh? And the reason why we are choosing to chase here?
I think if you ask me, I still go with the captain, but I would have picked a seam bowler before anybody else.
Okay, it's very exciting, the match and what now, of course, happens. Does it give Pakistanis a little bit of, sigh of relief because Hardik Pandya was getting the openers in the first over that he was bowling. Yeah. Srishant is also joining us, former India cricketer. Srishant, thank you so much for being with us. Let me begin by asking you, what would be the opening bowling combination for India in absence of Hardik Pandya?
Steve, to be honest, when Hardik is not there, Shivam Dubey does move the ball. Utna tez nahi dalta, but he can actually make the ball move. He bowls those cutters also, so it will be interesting. And when you bowl first in Dubai wickets, it gets, it's got that two-paced wicket as well. So it will be interesting to see whether he takes the new ball. But I think it's going to be Bumrah with a spinner, maybe Varun Chakravarti taking the new ball, or even Akshat Patel bowls out arm ball, more like a left-arm fast bowler. He brings that ball back in. So it will be interesting to see because as Kapil sir rightly said, this match is full of surprises. We never thought, I think NDTV is the first one to even break the news that Hardik might not be playing. Ringu will be playing in the 11. We literally predicted everything in this show today. So I think Ringu is getting an opportunity. So I also will agree with Kapil sir. We don't need such huge batting depth. We have so many all-rounders as well as brilliant batsmen to score those runs and on the top.
Especially, who would have been your choice? Who would have been your choice to include?
There is only one bowler, Arshdeep Singh.
Aji ko lana tha.
Absolutely, yeah. Arshdeep with Bumrah is a deadly combination. Even for that matter, even Harshit Rana for that matter, he's bowling really well. So it is interesting to see, but it's an opportunity for Rinku Singh. I'm very happy for Rinku Singh that he deserves that, because whenever he was sitting outside, he was with the team, being a brother, being there, running in to help those teammates. It's very important whenever you don't get an opportunity, you do your duties really well, and that too when you're playing for the country. Ringu has done that. And we have seen Rinku is a big match player and he will come out. If he gets an opportunity, I genuinely hope he doesn't get to bat. If he gets to bat, maybe on the top order, but we would hardly see that. If he gets an opportunity, I can vouch for him. He's a match winner and he will win the match for us.
And I want to talk about the larger picture, Taji. The statement that the Indian team is trying to make here with the inclusion of Rinku Singh in the absence of Hardik Pandya. We are once again, like you both mentioned, backing a batter. We are extending our already very strong batting strength. So is this a statement to Pakistan that, you know, go ahead, set us a target, whatever you can, and we are there. We can chase it very comfortably?
I think if your sixth batter or batsman won't get runs, you don't expect 7. But it can be happened today. That's what it is. You want to win the matches, you have to have a balance of team. No one bowler looking the weakest point, if you pick up the Indian team, is one bowler is weak. You can't
Suddenly
say
it has fallen on us.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can't say he's Akshardeep. Akshardeep is one of the top bowler. India has that. But again, a team management think that that's the best thing, we'll stick to them. But if you ask my opinion, I would say I would do it this. But so easy to talk from standing here in the studio. What the team combination, what team think, that's more important. So I'll go with the team despite of I don't think that way. Still I go with the team.
Okay, our colleague Rika is also with us. She has a question. Rika, go ahead.
Couple of questions, one to Kapil Paji and the other to Srishant. Kapil Paji, you know, India has been on a winning streak. They haven't really lost since the T20 World Cup. Should they be worried about law of average or not at all?
No, when they are such a good team, why we should talk about law for average? I think when their team is good, they are playing well, and why we are worried about that? A negative thought should not come in your head. You are a positive team, positive thinking, and your backing of everything what you require. Maybe 30, 40 years back, we didn't have this type of backing what we have today. So why think negatives? Yes, you have a doubt in your mind. It can go either way. But I am saying our team is far better. Let's play positive and don't talk negative about that.
Absolutely.
And we will go for middle of the match. If something happened, you take the step forward, but not from entering the ground going with a negative thought. No, I'm not like that.
And just taking a segue from his answer, Shri, you've been a part of the T20 circuit. You've experienced the pressure of T20 cricket in IPL as well. Do you think for these youngsters who are playing an India-Pakistan game for the first time, they're already prepared? They already have a mental makeup having played in IPL, having been experienced in the IPL circuit?
Rika ji, it's good to see you. Long time.
It's good to see you too.
I will answer it in a very simple way. We are so well prepared. Our the entire Indian cricket team, whether it be A, B, C, even the first class setup is so good, very well organized. So we are all ready for that ultimatum. That ultimatum is India versus Pakistan title. That too in a finals. It's an opportunity for every individual, every cricketer who even is watching. To all the viewers, they are all excited. People who won't even go to offices, even when Kapil sir, everybody used to watch. India versus Pakistan. It's an event altogether. So I don't see any pressure. It's going to be an amazing event, and all the youngsters who's getting an opportunity, especially Rinku. I'm telling you, he was waiting for that, and he will do well if he gets to bat. But otherwise, there is no pressure. All the youngsters are ready and ready to go.
Like Sri was saying, that NDTV has been breaking and predicting news here of what is happening. So let us make a prediction. It's going to be a very easy, boring, one-sided India win match. I don't want the excitement of the India-Sri Lanka kind of a thing. We are winning this, and let's leave it there.
Is that a nervous spectator?
Not at all.
I will go for another super
It's a very confident Indian fan, and I'm hoping that Shaheen Afridi comes first ball to Abhishek Sharma, another bouncer, and it dispatch for a 6 again. That's how I would like to see it.
Ankit, your prediction?
To go for another super over.
Oh my
God.
No.
I don't want that.
No, I would say it should be good match, and in the end, if my team wins, that's more important. Yes. I don't like to see when it come to the final, the match is over in 10 over either side. You can have a bad day in our office, and it should not be our day. Our day should be more positive rather than a negative. I'm a very positive person. person. I think that
Yes.
way. I don't want to bring negative thing in my head.
Absolutely.
Neither for the team. Let's think positive and let's best team win.
And that best team on the day is India. We all can agree on that. And let's see after the match. So it's just about few moments to go before the match. Preeti, Kapil Paji, Srishant, Rika, thank you so much. We have to slip
Thank
into
you.
a very quick break. We'll be seeing you back after India lifts the Asia Cup and the bragging rights of the Asian continent. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.